It is smack dab in the middle of summer, and I'm going to show you guys how I installed this 613 blonde wig and how I toned it to be this really pretty strawberry blonde. Let's get into it. What is going on, YouTube? It's your girl Easy Breezy, and I'm back with another hair sponsor. Thank you so much, Beaufox. They sent me a 613 blonde wig that we're putting on Hollywood Hair today, and I wanted to change it up just a little bit, so I toned it to be this strawberry blonde, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how I did that. Now, sometimes when you get your 613 blonde wigs in the mail, a lot of girls don't like that high yellow blonde kind of color on their skin tone. So a lot of girls want to tone that down and create like a more ashy tone to it. So first you can use Shimmer Light, which is a purple based shampoo that basically cancels all the yellow tones out of 613 blonde hair, and it turns it into this. But let's say you're like me and you're like, okay, I don't want to do regular blonde. I don't even want to do the Shimmer Lights because I've done that on my channel so many times. But one thing I haven't done is strawberry blonde. And I'm like, listen, more black girls need to try strawberry blonde because that color looks so nice on our skin tones, especially when we have those gold, red undertones. Like, I have to try that. So I used this. So this is actual rose gold color by Kiss Colors, and it's a semi-permanent rinse, and all I did was put it in a bowl of warm water, stir it up really good to make sure all the color was absorbed and can be evenly distributed throughout the hair. I put the wig in there and I just swooshed it around and when it came out like this. So when it came out, I was like, okay, this is cute. You know, it's kind of different. You know what I'm saying? It's still giving bright and blonde, but it just has that strawberry like red undertone to it. And the funny thing about this is I thought this wig was gonna get snatched up. Like once I sent it to my, my network and my clientele, I thought there was gonna be a model for it ASAP. But surprisingly, a lot of girls was not feeling the color and they was like a little bit scared. But luckily we have her who really is not picky about hair colors at all. And I'm like, thank you, girl. Like, let's show these girls what the strawberry blonde gonna look like on the black girls, okay? So yes, that brings us here today. Also, if you guys never tried watercolor at home and you want to see exactly how I do it, not exactly this color, but other colors that I've done on my channel, just search Easy Breezy watercolor and you'll see a lot of different tutorials. All right, so as I'm doing this install, we might as well get into a shop talk while we're sitting here, right? So listen, y'all already know this is shop talk. Whatever happens in the shop stays in the shop. All right, so today I'm gonna get into something called gaslighting, okay? And in my definition, gaslighting is when someone tries to accuse you of something that they actually feel guilty for and try to make you feel crazy. So basically, I have a story of one of my friends trying to gaslight me after she did something that I know she felt guilty for, and I know that it wasn't me because I didn't even respond to her when she did it initially. So let's get into it. So first of all, before we even get into the story, y'all know that like phrase when they say if someone is constantly accusing you of cheating, that most likely means that they're cheating on you. That describes somebody's guilty self-conscious. It's like because they know they're doing something shysty that is on their mind 24/7 and they can't help but project it on you. So that's like another example of gaslighting. All right, so back to the story, right? Y'all know on my Instagram, I put out a lot of business tips and business advice when it comes to the beauty industry and stuff like that. Like, I'm a teacher, that's what I do. So in one of my videos, I was talking about choosing a niche, right? And the importance of choosing a niche. So I was basically explaining that, artists, and I'm one of these people too, we can have so many talents that we don't ever choose one and actually follow through with our plans for it. Like, we have all these talents, but we never really perfect one or learn how to monetize one. And it's not wrong to have a lot of gifts and talents and cultivate all of them. But when it comes to business, you want to take one of your talents, you want to laser focus on it and brand it and really put a lot of energy into it so it can give back to you what you put in it. Now, mind you, I didn't tell you guys to not focus on your other talents. I didn't tell you guys to simplify yourself or limit yourself to one thing. I said when it comes to business, it's important to choose a niche, especially if you're the type of person to have a lot of different skills and talents, but you can't quite monetize one because your mind is all over the place. Oh, okay, so now that I got that out, I posted that regular smegular day. I wasn't thinking nothing of it. So maybe like 4 hours later, I went on one of my homegirls' story, not looking for nothing, just going through her story. And she had this super long paragraph about, people be trying to marginalize me and tell me to choose a niche, but I don't want to choose a niche and I have mastered all my talents and blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking in my head, like, is she like really that mad about what I posted? And if she's that mad, how come she didn't like message me? Like, girl, we're friends in real life. Like, we've been on vacation together. We go out together. We spend the night at each other's house. Like, how is she taking something that I posted and going on a rant about it online? Like, what? So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make a joke out of this because I'm not gonna take it that serious because clearly she's being emotional and she feels hit for whatever reason. So I was gonna message her and be like, seen my post perhaps? But then I was like, you know what, let me not even do that because she might be like really like struggling mentally in, she might be going through something that I don't even know about. So I'm just like, let me not make a joke out of this and let me pretend like I didn't see it. Cause I mean, at the end of the day, it wasn't about me. She wasn't trying to attack me. I shouldn't take it personal. And clearly it was something that she just had to express. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna let her do her. I know it has nothing to do with me. I'm not gonna take it personal. So guess what? I didn't say nothing to her. All right, so probably like a week later, right? Mind you, since that happened, she hasn't been interacting with me at all. She hasn't been texting me, hasn't been liking my posts or even watching my story. So I'm like, clearly this girl feels some type of way. But once again, it has nothing to do with me. I wasn't attacking her. I was just giving random business advice. So I'm just like still not even paying it no energy, no mind. All right, so fast forward again, she ends up sending something to my DM. It was like a funny meme or like a reel or something. And I liked it. And literally before I even got a chance to even respond to it or send emojis or whatever, she literally sends me a message lightning fast. Now, pause. Mind you guys, I just saw the video and I liked it. I didn't even get a chance to like type anything. She typed something before me and was like, oh, that's weird. You're acting funny. And I'm like, wait, what? Y'all, I could not believe this was happening to me. I was like, this is projection at its finest. But I'm like, I'm still like acting oblivious because I really don't even want to bring that other thing up because, it really wasn't a big deal. So I'm like, wait, what? I said, what are you talking about? So after that, she sends me another message, right? And she's like, well, I don't know. It just feels weird. Like I just feel weird vibes. And when I'm reading this message, I'm literally cracking up in my head because I'm like, this girl is trying to make it seem like I'm being weird toward her. But girl, clearly you're being weird toward me. Like, hello. So here's the thing, right? I am evolved Zakia. So back in the day, I would have completely took advantage of this opportunity and I would have been, trying to be right. I would have been calling her out on her shit. I would have been laughing and joking in her face like, girl, you're weird or whatever. But this time I was like, you know what? Clearly, she went through some shit or whatever, and clearly she's still going through it. So let me just sympathize with her and let me just call her and clear it up so we don't have no weird vibes. So that's exactly what I did. I was like, girl, I'm just gonna call you. So I called her and I was like, hey, you know, I seen your message and I brought up, you know, the post that I made about the niche video, whatever, that I posted a week ago. And I'm like, I don't know if you felt some type of way about that, or, you know, what people told you, or if people tried to limit you in your lifetime, but, you know, it wasn't anything personal. And, you know, I wasn't being weird towards you at all, basically. And she was like, yeah, she agreed completely. And she was like, basically she went in this whole spiel about why she went on that rant. And, you know, I forgave her for it because, listen, we're all people, we're humans. I'm not perfect, she's not perfect. So even though what she did was kind of weird and she literally tried to gaslight me, I took that as a humanly mistake as well. All right, so I wish I was done with this story, but I'm not. So I would have liked that situation to have ended like that. I would have liked us to be on good terms and, you know, things not being weird and stuff. But unfortunately, it still was weird. Mind you guys, that situation happened at this point like 2 weeks ago. So it's like, since then, she still has not been hitting me up, still has not been interacting with me on my posts, still not watching my stories, still not talking to me. So let me know what you guys think the hell wrong with this girl. Like, is she envious of me? Is she jealous? Like, why is she acting weird? Or does it still have nothing to do with me? Maybe she's going through something in her life or something, and she's just projecting on other people. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. So let me know in the comments and let's have a discussion about it. Whew, okay, so aside from the shop talk, let's get back into this install real quick. So first of all, I'm loving the strawberry blonde, the rose gold on her complexion. It's looking amazing. And it has like this really soft pink like touch to it, which I really like. So I already took out the pin curls and now I'm taking my hot comb and my comb, my holding spray, my fingers, everything I need to, you know, kind of sculpt the curls and make it look exactly how I want it to look in the end. All right, you guys, so this is the final result. I mean, these curls are so soft. It literally looks like soft serve ice cream. Like, I'm loving it. So once again, thank you so much, Beaufox, for giving us this 613 blonde lace front unit. If you guys want this exact wig, I'm gonna put all the information in the description below. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, make sure you go ahead and do that. Turn on your notifications, and I'll see y'all later.